Yeah, he gets
possibility.
something from it.
Okay, I'm in
This is what we
agreement. It's
know
a
for a fact.
possibility.
But
I'm in
this what we
agreement.
know
With
for a fact.
possibility.
Victor Conte is giving him whatever Victor Conte giving him. Terrence Crawford is taking. We know that for
Right.
a fact. So we know his
I don't know it
performance.
for. I don't know for a fact, but
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
possibility.
What Victor
What's
Conte
the
gives
point in being
supplement.
with him then?
Yeah.
I guess he's the
What?
man at
Oh my
performance
God.
enhancing performance.
No. He's giving him supplements, whether they legal or illegal. Look at my boy.
I don't know that.
Hey, look at
Uh,
my boy. Look at my boy. Look at it. Come here, Thank bro. I'm over here making my dog. Look at this boy.
whenever a bud buddy lie, tell him to bark.
All right, I need his collar. Come
Yeah,
here.
I'll be a buddy if
Come
because
here,
I'm a
Terry.
fan of Buzz. I'll be a buddy. I ain't tripping.
No, then we gonna say though, but we know that Victor Conte is giving Terrence coffee
We know he
supplement,
get.
and
We know
Terrence
he
Crawford.
dealing with him. We know he wears a snack shirt.
No. We
Man,
know that he's giving them something. That
if
Victor
Earl
Conte
D-Town.
is giving
if
them.
Earl was with Victor Conte, y'all would be saying the same thing.
Yep.
I wouldn't be saying that because I ain't saying it now. I'm only saying it because y'all talking about it.
You be on
D-Town.
here
D-Town.
defending him.
Let me ask you a question, D-Town. Damn, what was my question? It just popped out my head. Never mind, I forgot. What was we just talking about?
We was talking about why he with Victor Conte if he ain't doing the snack thing.
It's a lot
Why
of
is he
fighters
with them
with
in the
him, ain't
first
it?
place if he's so great?
It's a lot of them with him,
Mhm.
ain't it? Well, I think every great fighter do different things to be great.
Like
See,
take
my
Man,
my
oh
steroids,
my
my
one of them.
God.
look, check this out. My son only play college football, and I takes him to get his blood drawn to make sure his vitamin count is where it's supposed to be, to get the right stuff put in his system for him to be at his peak performance. And he only a
Do,
freshman in college.
do you take him to
It's way
he
deeper than
grown
that,
though?
bro.
You talking about a freshman in college? That man grown.
Yeah, I dig that. I ain't saying he
Yeah,
ain't. He's
but I'm
still a
saying,
freshman in college.
do we get Victor Conte? Do you go to Victor Conte though?
No, no, no. We at Quest. We can't afford no damn Victor Contact.
But Bud can.
I dig it. If I was on Bud level, I'll spend my money with the top dogs too.
And you'll get that secret sauce with it.
Get you some
Yeah,
enhancements, huh?
I'll get whatever. Ain't
That's
breaking
gonna
no
make you win.
rules or
Oh, this is what I
laws.
want to ask you, D-Town. Why does Crawford want the rematch at 147?
I don't think he wanted. I
That
think
don't
he
make
said.
sense.
I
That don't
think he
make
said.
sense. Listen, listen.
I'm
That don't
finna
make
tell
sense.
you too. I'm finna tell you
Listen to
why
D
too.
Town. It ain't gonna make
I'm finna
sense, but
tell. I'm
listen to
finna
him.
tell. I'm finna tell
Go
you
ahead.
why.
Go ahead.
I think he spit it out there because he know Earl don't want to fight there and everybody don't want to see the fight, so he threw
Earl been saying that for
147 out
three
there to
fights. He
skip.
didn't want to fight at 147. It's tough
I
for him.
know, I know.
So let me ask you a question. Does it make sense to not take an easy fight and get an easy bag since you know for sure you're gonna win? Does that make sense?
If you ain't chasing 3 times undisputed, it don't. But if you
He
not,
not
it
about
do.
to, bruh. He not about to touch. It doesn't matter if you about to be 3-time undisputed or not. Why wouldn't I just take the rematches in the contract? So not only are you saying you don't want the fight, you're like, oh, I don't want it. I don't want this easy bag. I'm just gonna pass it up because I don't want it. Like, just fight him again and get the
Mm.
money. I don't understand why you wouldn't.
I don't think
And
it's
then
not. I think it's the powers that be that's on that too.
Oh, the
It ain't
powers
nothing.
that
It's just
be.
steroids.
Oh,
we ain't in
how
the back rooms
convenient.
with these dudes listening to these numbers, hearing these numbers, and seeing where this money going and what this money doing. We ain't in them rooms.
no, I agree. I'm just saying based off what we know, like wouldn't it make more logical sense for him to just take the fight and get an easy bag?
If I'm thinking like a brother, yeah. But if I'm thinking like history professional, no.
Hey,
Because you're
I
not
got a
about to
question
make
for
the
D
type of
Town.
money from the rematch that you would fighting anybody else. Like, let's be honest. You know he's not about to fight Canelo. Y'all can stop that. He already
Yeah,
took Charlo off his hit list.
yeah. If they ain't with that, if what they putting out on the web is true, he might know something else. I don't know, but if what they putting out on the web is true, yeah, Canelo
D
off the
Town.
list. Maybe he
D
his
Town.
third fight.
You a Bud fan. So to answer this,
I'm everybody fan, bro.
how
I'm
many people
everybody fan.
Bud knocked down with a jab in all of his fights?
Uh, I'm not sure. I think one other dude
Yeah,
seen him
Earl
knocked down.
Spence.
No,
That
Wait,
one
wait.
too.
other.
Why y'all?
I
Why
said
y'all
one
saying in
other
the
dude.
chat that Earl is connected to the Irish mob, or is that a joke? Because
That's a
Earl ain't
joke.
got
That's
nothing
a
to do
deflection. That's a deflection
with the
technique,
Irish
2
mob.
cents.
That's Bud that was with Kinahan, not Earl.
Right.
I just want to
That's a
correct that.
deflection technique. That's all.
That's crazy.
Yeah, hey, if I'm on some get my money, yeah, I'll fight him again, tear him down again, get my money and go. But if I'm on some, I'm chasing something else, I use a tactic. Hey, that's what it's there for. It's
Okay,
like
after the
business.
after the Spence fight, who is Bud gonna fight after he lose?
After he lose to who?
The
Spence.
rematch.
I don't think it's gonna be a rematch. To be
Who is he
honest,
gonna fight after Spence?
I don't think he gonna fight Spence.
Who is he gonna fight okay, who is he gonna fight then instead?
I don't know. I
Exactly.
don't see what's there. Hey, I'm with you.
Exactly.
I'm trying to see what's there for him.
Bud isn't doing nothing but selling wolf tickets to his gullible fans.
I don't know. I'm trying to see what's there for him. What's gonna be beneficial and rankings and belts, and what's gonna be beneficial in that bag. He need both. He a superstar now, so he need both. They gonna come out
He
with
ain't no
something. They
superstar.
gonna pull
He ain't no
something.
superstar.
Come on,
Don't
big
say no
dog Ross.
superstar.
Big dog
He
Ross.
ain't.
He's
He ain't no
superstar
superstar.
status, man. Stamp
He
his
ain't a
passport,
superstar.
man. Stamp him.
He'll be a star, but he's not a superstar.
Stamp him, big dog. He been at the top of
Hey,
the list for years, and now
guess
he just
guess
took
guess who the A
down
side is in the second
The
fight?
PBC big dog.
Guess who the A side is in the second fight?
Who gonna be the A side,
The
Sante?
Spence. Still. Bud still gotta take that 65-35.
How
Well, from
Bud?
my
How
from
Bud
my
gonna be the A
understanding,
side
I
when he
thought
can't send
Bud
no
was gonna be the
contract?
A side.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Understanding, I thought
D-Town, who
Bud was
can
gonna
Bud
be
send a
A.
contract to? Who can Bud
Yeah,
send a contract to?
Well, they already got the
who
con.
can he send a contract to?
They already got the contract. Him and Spence already
Who
got it.
can Bud send a contract to
Bud
in
start
boxing?
and in
Nobody.
my opinion right now.
Exactly.
You
Nobody.
you right. You know why? Because I don't think all this Spence stuff cleared up yet. He's
He
still
don't have no
behind the
leverage
contract.
against nobody. He out here in space by himself.
Well,
But
he
even
can't
if
do
he
nothing until
even
they figure out
listen,
this Spence stuff.
It's
even
figured
if the
out
stuff,
already, brother.
if even if he could fight somebody else, he
Pump.
still can't send him a contract.
Right.
He got to beg for fights.
Poor fella.
It's good for him. But it's
Yeah,
tough.
I think y'all blackballing my guy.
He
No, he
blackballing
He
blackballing
himself,
himself.
blackballed
bro.
himself.
He
y'all,
blackballed himself.
y'all blackballing my guy, man. Y'all making it hard for a pimp.
He blackballed himself, man. He told you all the people he wasn't gonna fight. He can't send no contracts to nobody. He not
Right.
no A side. Like what? Like what?
What
The
kind of
only
money
place
he?
he can go is Spence. The only place
True,
he can
true.
go is
It
Spence.
maybe. But truthfully, who
It
want to go
ain't
fight
maybe.
Danny?
It's fact.
Who want to go fight Danny Garcia that ain't won nothing at 147?
That's
Exactly.
not
Who
the
So I don't even know
point.
who
why he got
He
on
would have gave
Twitter
him he
saying
would have
that.
who
gave
want to
him
go?
great
Who
competition and possibly beat him.
man? Come on, he ain't won one fight at 147 since he moved up.
And who
Would
I
he
tell
beat
you
him?
what, who beat Danny Garcia from top rank side? I'll wait.
I don't know. He ain't won a fight
Exactly.
at
Nobody.
Nobody
147.
moved up.
Nobody.
He ain't won a fight at 147 since the man moved up. He had a good career at 140, 135. He ain't won nothing
Okay,
at
why Bud refused to
147.
fight him then?
I'm already kept
Because the
him
man
dragging
didn't want to
on.
fight him when he was calling him
Oh,
out.
but
You
yeah.
say
Oh man.
we already cleared that up. We put that on
Oh.
politics. We put that on
That's why I need
politics.
to get a pumpkin and chop that old mine.
At game time, EMP, you said if you look at the all access, Bomax said we brought a mad scientist in, but he had to leave a little early. This crazy. Please tell me at which all access and what time that he
Yeah.
said that so I could pull it up.
Yeah, I want to
That
watch
nigga
this.
don't do nothing but cheat. Yeah,
I
nothing.
remember hearing something like that. But what they trying to say?
It,
That's
it,
Victor. That's
Yeah,
big.
that's Victor. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Victor, bro. How
yeah.
you think
Hey,
he
they tell on
is?
themselves, man. They tell on themselves,
Hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
That's
because that's
big.
crazy. That's crazy that we got the man scientist. What you call it too? That's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
He's silly, man. He's silly.
They can't lie to the devil. The devil even got to show you what he's doing, man.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess he doing it for all of them because all of them deal with
Now we talking about him. We know he doing it for him. We got to stop. We got to stop getting up off of
it.
him. We got to stay up
He
on this
Bud,
nigga right
Bud
here,
is gonna get
he
exposed. Watch.
he the Terminator, huh?
man. He
We
he a
had
little
been
too
off of
much.
Bud a couple days. We had been off of Bud a couple days.
Bud the Terminator. He the ultimate
Terminator
one, huh?
Crawford.
He the fakinator.
Hold on.
He
We
the
got that one too.
baconator.
The fakinator. Shoot.
Nah, but listen, man, it's crazy. Like it's really crazy. But Bud, what's going on with Bud? The issue really is that we can see it, and it's done so much in the open. Like that's really the issue because people coming on here saying other boxers do it and this boxing, y'all are absolutely right. I don't disagree with that. But when you're doing it so blatantly, people gonna talk
Right,
about it. People gonna
right.
Well,
talk
they
about
say
it.
that's the best way to do something to get away with it right in front of a nigga face.
And he
But you
did.
ain't getting away with this. You
He
ain't
ain't
getting
gonna
away.
get
You
away.
getting
He'd have
away
to be
with it, but
seeing
you
what
gonna talk
happened.
about it.
I'm
I'm
confused.
trying to
I'm
understand if this getting seen, what where the committee at? Like
They
where
all
all
in
it's so
on it.
many
They all
cameras.
in on it.
Come on, they built Spence up. They took all these years and put all
Spence
this
built
money
himself
behind
up by
Spence.
fighting
no,
top
he didn't.
competition.
Nah,
Top
that was
How do you,
PBC
competition.
built.
Top
man?
PBC
Y'all
built.
competition.
stop it. Stop it.
God.
PBC built.
How come Bud ain't out here doing interviews to refute these things that's being said?
Man, what he got to do in it, man? It's best not to say nothing.
Exactly. But you criticize Spence for being
It's
quiet.
I never criticize him. I'm with
I'm not. I'm
Spence
just
need to
saying the
be quiet.
Bud buddies.
He
Spence
did come.
need to
He
be
did say
quiet.
something about it. He said, "Now I'm juicing." He just
Spence don't
confirmed
need
it.
to talk until he 100% ready. He got some real deal information to give somebody. But
Oh,
speaking
he
about,
do. That's why he quiet.
I wouldn't even speak about that Crawford fight no more if I was Spence.
Nah,
Why?
that man.
When I
Why?
come out
He
and
never
talk, I'm
spoke
talking
about
Why?
it
about
not
what's
one
coming
time.
up.
Come on, no more.
Speak
That man
about it on what's
embarrassed, man.
coming
That's why
up.
he ain't speaking. He's still embarrassed off that butt whooping.
No, he embarrassed because he knew he took a
He
dive and he let
embarrassed,
his fans down.
It ain't even about being
bro.
embarrassed. If he a real G about it, he wouldn't even speak about the past. He'd
Yeah,
be
and your
letting
life
y'all know
getting
what's
threatened
coming
too,
up.
huh? So your life getting
Nah,
threatened. You gonna talk about something? Your life getting threatened?
yo, he said his biggest fear, one of his biggest fears, is becoming a meme. So that tells me one thing right there. That man is deeply
I think
embarrassed.
he hurt, and I think he
Mm-hmm.
need to go ahead and go. When he get ready, he can come back. He can talk. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, you gotta say
I
something,
don't
man.
even
His
think he
fans
need to
deserve
speak
it.
up.
There's a time and a place for everything. Just wait.
Definitely, Sante, definitely.
See, Spence's time is not our time.
That's right.
He gonna say
Nah,
something. I think. Trust me. I think it's gonna come out. Watch.
It
his
Just
is.
Spence
fans need to
already
hear
called.
something. His
Spence
fans need to hear
already called
something.
Bud. Spence called Bud a cheater even before the fight when he was working with Victor Conte. He said it's a cheat. He a cheating dude. I
Nah, he
know he
never
a
said that.
cheater.
You just made that up.
Spence
No,
called
he
Bud a
did.
cheater.
You just made
He
that up.
did.
No, I
No, he
He
didn't.
did.
didn't make that
He
up.
did call him a cheater.
He did call him a cheater. He said he
You
wasn't with
did?
Victor Conte.
Yeah.
Yes. What you call it? Got a
Well,
whole video
you
on it.
making up stuff that's coming out of your mouth, brother.
I ain't never heard it. Y'all can play the video.
Exactly. Exactly. You
I
never
gladly
heard it.
take my
Right.
word back.
I did.
Play the video. I want to hear your voice. I
No,
want to hear
you
Spence
pull it
say
I
it.
up.
don't play the
You
video
pull up
right
the
now.
video.
Look,
So,
go to
See,
That's who you
brother,
go
always
to.
want us to pull up information that they don't want to believe.
I mean, the burden of proof. The burden of proof is the ones
No,
saying
the
it.
proof is on y'all to
Hey,
prove that your
Lenovo.
boy didn't cheat.
Hey, y'all, pause real quick. Lenovo say, why Crawford snack shirt letters in yellow, but the rest of the fighters are in white? See, y'all gotta
boy,
see
the conspiracy's coming out.
because
The
he
conspiracy
been
is
making
coming
Another
out.
symbolic
bring snack
message.
stuff and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Another symbolic message.
He's marking him. He's marking him. He's
The
marking
juice
him.
mean yellow. Sober
Oh
means
my
white.
God.
So y'all
Here we
said
go.
Spencer's clean, right?
Come here. Come here.
Did y'all say Victor
He
Conti?
hasn't given us.
Come here.
He haven't given us any
Come here,
reason
Ken.
to believe he's not.
Oh
Right.
no,
But
no.
y'all said because he was tested by Victor Conti, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yo, but how do you know Victor Conti ain't give him none of that stuff when he was testing him? Supposedly.
Why would he?
would.
What was his motivation? Man, you talking out the side of your neck, bro.
I mean, who's your motivation is the same buzz juicing besides he beat up Spence.
Oh my God. Bud is with the crack man.
Come
He
here.
hanging with the dope man.
Come on.
And Spence was with him for 11 months. Hold
So he
on, let me
guilty.
find
He
out.
guilty.
Was that
He
right
guilty
before the
by
Ugas fight?
association.
Exactly. Was that right before the Ugas fight? Is that why he never looked like that? Because I ain't never seen Spence perform like the way he performed against Ugas. And I ain't never seen Ugas get beat down like that. So there could be something there.
Man, what you mean you
I'm
never
just saying.
seen Spence perform the way he
Well,
did against Ugas?
I
What are you
understand the
talking
Ugas
about?
fight.
What are you
Nah,
talking about? What are you talking about, dude?
never.
I understand. No, I can't say.
Who's
I understand the Ugas. Ugas stood there and took all that shit.
No, he didn't
hey?
stand there.
He didn't
Earl
stand
made him
there.
stand
Earl
there.
made him take it.
Shit, Jamal.
I
Okay.
mean,
Well,
I could say the same thing for Spence. Spence was just there for the beating against Bud. He was just
You
doing the
know what?
same thing.
When you
Lunging forward, head
guys
down, no lateral movement, no head movement,
when you guys don't
head in
admit the
line.
truth that Earl would look drugged up, it's really no sense in even listening to y'all because y'all not acknowledging
Let's
the
go back to
facts.
the early drug.
The man looked sluggish. He
his
did not look like the
eyes,
energetic Earl Spence that be in all his fights.
his
Hey,
eyes were a little redder than usual, but
Right.
other than that,
He
I didn't see
bruised
no
up
difference.
that's it.
fast.
He came in the
How you
first
just
round
gonna
like a
gloss off of
jackrabbit.
that? His
He
legs looked
came
a
in like,
little. His arms was a little redder than usual. You just gonna glaze over that? Like that don't mean something?
okay, y'all give him the first round?
Yep, I did, but
Man, stop
I
it.
knew
Okay,
something was
what
still
was
wrong
different?
with him
So,
in the first round.
man, he was looking exactly like he
No,
always
he
fight.
No, he
didn't. No, he
wasn't.
Energetic.
didn't.
No, he
There was
didn't.
no
Earl was
lethargic
tripping
about
all
it.
over his own feet.
Earl never had good balance to begin with.
Whatever. He had enough balance to be 28-0,
And
I mean,
unified champion.
against
holding 3 belts.
against
He
some hard.
got 3 belts from people Crawford avoided.
So if
But that's the
Earl's
point.
competition was subpar, what was Crawford's competition?
Yeah.
I mean, his is subpar too.
No,
But
well,
the
less
thing,
than
the common,
subpar. Less than
but the
subpar.
common denominator is Bud, is that superior, saying fighter to Spence.
Earl can beat
That was
everybody
fine.
on Bud's resume, but Bud avoided the people on Spence's resume.
But what?
Beat the people on Smith's resume.
Man,
Bud
Bud will not
avoided the
stop
fighters
every
on Spence's
single.
resume.
Bud will stop every single last person
Why didn't
on
he
Spence
fight him
resume.
then? Why didn't he
I'm
fight
saying
him?
he just stopped the
Because
man that beat
Haymen
him
never
all,
sent him
so
over
he
there.
can't veto
Oh
it.
no.
Why the top rank in PBC haven't barely do any business? There's your
Ask
answer.
Bob Arum.
You're asking a rhetorical question. We
Ask
already know
Bob
that.
Arum.
I'm gonna ask both of them. I don't pick a promoter over the other.
Al
They
don't
both
care about
suck.
Al don't care about his fighters beating up Bob fighting because Bob Arum tried to sue him. So yeah, Al want to send his
But,
fighters over there and beat up
but what
Crawford.
you fail to realize, none of Al Haymen's fighters ever beat Bob's fighters.
What?
Yeah, and it's
Because
a
he
reason why.
lowballed him.
It's a reason why. I
There's a
suggest
I
reason
mean, I
why.
guess it is.
Listen.
It is, but I'm just pointing out the
Asante,
fact.
I answered that question. I figured out exactly why Al Haymen fighters don't beat Bob fighters. And if you want to find the answer, go to my page and watch my live, How Boxing Corruption Works. The answer is in there.
Well, they don't do business together. They don't
Okay.
want to share that money. They ain't trying to get another promoter paid. That's
Yeah,
the
they don't
way.
like
It's
that.
way deeper than money. It's way deeper
Nah,
than money.
y'all got you're overcomplicating things. See, I've been
No, you ain't
I've
looking
been a
at things.
big, I've been a big, what I'm saying, boxing fan for the longest. And at one point, I was, especially during back when the whole Pacquiao and Mayweather saga, Top Rank caught a lot of flack You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so, because, you know what I'm saying, they kept Manny in-house and shit. And they kept all their fighters in-house. So it's hard for a Golden Boy to get any fights with, you know, Top Rank and any other promotion comes, because I like to, you know, Bob is greedy. He wants to keep all the money in-house. So if two of his fighters fight each other, that's all the money for him. So when PBC came along, I was like, word. But, you know, but then when it turned out, you know what I'm saying, well, Al, you know, he enticed everybody, you know, with these big paydays. He ended up getting all the fighters, and what did he end up doing? The same thing Bob Arrow's doing. Hence, that, you know, we couldn't get the fight. You know, it's like, okay, I rooted for you, I plotted for you, you know, I was all for it. But then when you start doing the same thing, you accusing the other promotional company, I'm like, where is this taking boxing in general?
I don't agree with what you're saying.
I mean, you don't have to agree with me, but those are facts.
That's made up. No, it's not.
PBC made it an issue. It is a cycle.
Look, Danny Garcia, Ugas, Thurman, all of them wanted to fight Bud. Guess what Bob Arum did? Lowballed him.
How they lowballed him? They offered Danny one of his highest paydays.
No, they did not. Danny wanted more money, and Bob Arum refused to give it to him.
Okay, so all due respect. It's asking for more money than what you worth. Is that a form of lowballing? Is that a form of ducking?
Bob Arum lowballed.
I'm coming there in 2 days.
Bob Arum lowballed all the fighters that was a threat to Crawford.
I'm saying asking for more money than what you worth. Is that a form of ducking?
They got overbred better over than under.
No, ain't nobody. You can't determine what's too much money. Danny Garcia was already getting M's. Bob Arum offered him pennies.
Well, let me ask you a question.
He knew
how much did Bob Arum have him?
He knew that Ugas and Danny Garcia beat Bud in the amateurs, and he did not want to see Bud lose.
Bro, nobody was worried about Ugas. Ugas already had like 3 losses.
So what? He was still better than Bud.
They don't got nothing to do with
it. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
You see how that man looked against Spence?
Like I said,
you see how Bud did Spence?
Bob Arum knew that Bud lost to Ugas and Danny Garcia in the amateurs, and he didn't want to take that chance on his dude that he's hyping up as a pound-for-pound best fighter who didn't fight nobody, but he's a pound-for-pound best.
Let me ask you a question. If a dude asks for more money than he's ever made before fighting, is that a
man? Y'all keep switching it up. It ain't
absolutely
about the money.
A duck.
It's about
only
the money
a duck if it's not your favorite fighter.
When it's time for Crawford to fight some competition, guess what happened? They all got lowballed.
You see, so what was they getting offered? Since you know they were lowballed. Tell me the numbers.
I'm not telling you nothing. This is what I'm going to tell you. This is what I'm going to tell you.
He's making up stuff. He's making up stuff.
Terrence Crawford re-signed with Bob Arum. Terrence Crawford re-signed with Bob Arum when he didn't have to. Now, why did he do that?
21 million. 21 million for 3 fights. There you go. 21 million for 3 fights.
No.
I'd rather deal with the devil I know already than the devil I don't know.
Yeah, and he put a provision in there. It's like, yo, if you don't give me the Spence fight, you got to pay me an extra set amount of dollars. And that's why Bud ended up suing Bob.
Send that to us. Now, you link that to us. If you won't prove, send that to us.
As soon as you send me everything, I can prove it to you. I'll make you a bet.
Put it in the link.
Let's make a bet.
I'm not betting you nothing. I'm going to bet your character.
See that? What's the
point?
Put it in the
link. Put it in the link.
You can't. You can't put none in the link.
Yes, you can. I can.
No, you can't.
I can put some proof in the link if I want to.
That's because you're probably a mod. You got a wrench.
That's not have nothing to do with it. You can
drop a link in the chat.
You can drop a link in the chat, dude. You're looking for excuses. Now I'm gonna stay on you.
Okay, you can stay on me. So how about you send me the link first for what I told you to
I'm not sending you nothing.
All right, I ain't gotta send you nothing.
I want you to send me nothing either. I want you to send me what you're talking about. Send us what you're talking about. Send us what you're talking about.
Put some money on it. Then I'm right.
I'm not betting you nothing because you ain't gonna pay me. Now send your link.
I'm willing to put. We can have lost middleman. I cash out lost the money. I cash out lost the money.
Send your link.
Let's put some money on it.
Send your link.
Are you scared of bet? Because I know you lost all that money on Spence.
Brother, ain't nothing scary about me, brother.
I don't have to send you nothing. I don't have to send you no link nothing.
All right then.
But this is why
No, cash at me $1,000 right now, man. Fuck it. Cash at it to me right now. $1,000. You scared? You scared? You scared? You scared? You scared? You scared to see? You
Hey,
scared
Corey,
to
No,
see?
no, no.
drop the link.
I'm gonna pay. I'll PayPal you for goods and service.
I don't do PayPal. We don't do cash app. Once I get it, I got it. That's all. Ain't no nothing other than that. Once I get it, I got it. No, hey man.
Hey, y'all know what
Hey,
Sean
hey.
Porter said? Sean Porter said he was also advised not to fight Crawford.
But he went against
Yeah,
the
I
advice and
bet.
fought him though. So there we go. That's what
I
I'm. See,
bet.
too saying you proving my point.
Cause he,
That's
he,
one
BBC
of
he
that's
No,
they
that's
don't want
one
to
of
do
I'm
no
one of
business
proving
with them.
our point. I'm proving our point that these
two
people are being
things.
advised not to fight Crawford because he's a cheater.
Right.
No,
Oh,
that's
come
one
on.
of
Nah,
I
they're
don't
not being advised to fight him because
they
it's
don't
because
want to
no
Oh
business.
boy.
they trying to blackball the man.
Exactly.
One or two
If that's the
reasons.
nah,
case,
They
they
don't
ain't
they
trying
want
to
the L.
blackball him. He a cheating nigga.
Okay, so let me ask
Man,
y'all a question.
now
If
y'all
they were
got to
trying,
be
wait,
real, man. Look at this
D-Town,
man fight.
D-Town,
He got to
let me
be
ask you a
one of
question.
the greatest we got.
D-Town, let me ask you a question.
Nah,
If Terrence Crawford was being blackballed, so he felt while he was at top rank, why, once he was free from top rank, all the fighters that were quote unquote blackballing him, which it wasn't the fighters, it was obviously either the network or the politics, like you say. Why wouldn't he fight them? Why would he say he don't want to fight them? That doesn't make logical sense.
He couldn't make a fight without a promoter. 2 cents.
What
Nobody
you
wasn't gonna
mean? Why
mess
would?
with him independently.
No, I'm talking about after he made the tweet, how he not fighting Thurman, how he not fighting Danny Garcia, and how Charlo is off his hit list. All these people you said you couldn't fight when you was at top rank, now you're available to fight them, and now you saying you don't want to fight them. You
Right.
blackballing
Well,
yourself.
like,
That
well,
doesn't
like,
make
what,
sense.
well, like I
I'm just to
said
rub it in
before,
their
fighters
face.
in the
Oh,
moment,
now it's
fighters.
to rub it in his face now. Oh,
Yeah,
No,
it
okay.
is.
All right.
listen. In the moment, fighters say a lot of stuff, but when it comes to that money, things can switch up real quick. Now
True.
Terrence probably boasting right now because he on the top of the mountain.
Okay.
They didn't want to
And he
get
need
him
to
to
grow
fight.
up then, because that's
so
childish, bro.
so if
Hey,
y'all
hey,
thought
this
Crawford was getting
Floyd
blackballed, why couldn't he
Mayweather
just
done it.
resign? Why couldn't he, instead of resigning with Bob Arum, he could have signed with Al Haymen, and he would have made sure everybody would got straight.
But y'all just said
How,
Al Haymen didn't
how,
want none of the fighter to even fight him, so that even make no sense.
No,
how we know?
no, no. When Crawford had an
That's what you said.
opportunity,
Just said.
when
yeah,
Crawford had
yeah.
an opportunity to leave Bob Arum, he could have went to the PBC.
Why would he do that though? If
Why
y'all just
wouldn't he?
said the
Why
PB,
not?
y'all
Why
just said the
not?
PBC. Y'all just said the PBC
The PBC would
was
not
keeping
have refused
fighters
him.
from
They
fighting
wouldn't have
him.
refused him. They
Hey,
wouldn't
check
have
this out.
So the
refused Bud.
That's
PBC
his.
knew the PBC
That's
knew
his.
would have took a known cheater. Is what you're saying? Because
No,
you're
no, no,
saying they
no.
didn't want him
They
That's
because
was
his.
not
he
going.
was a
They
cheater.
was not going to refuse Bud. Bud just
Did
didn't look their
PBC give Bud
direction
his
because he
biggest
wasn't
payday?
ready to fight them dudes.
Did
But I'm
PBC
trying
give
to make
Bud
this
his
make
biggest
sense.
payday? Did
But
Y'all
this.
PBC
y'all
give Bud
saying
his
that
biggest
PBC
payday?
was blocking him because he was a cheater, but yeah, y'all say he should have signed with the
No,
PBC.
no, that's
That's
not what I
after
He
the
said.
wasn't
I
fact.
think you
blocking him.
That's
They
misunderstood. Hold on,
after
hold
the
on, hold on,
fact.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I never said that PBC was blocking him. I said they were advised not to fight him. And my next question is, but did they fight him? Yes, they did. And my next question is, who gave Terrence Crawford his biggest payday?
Shit,
Was it
Spence
not
Who
the
gave
in his
PBC?
Spencer his
camp.
biggest
Boom,
payday?
boom.
Spence in his camp.
Okay,
Okay, it was no, it wasn't Spence in his
who
camp. It was
who gave
PBC.
Spencer's biggest payday?
That's his camp. 2 cents. That's what I'm meaning. I'm
Okay,
sorry
who
I didn't
gave
say
Deontay Wilder's
PBC.
biggest payday? Was it Bob Arum or I mean,
It was
that don't matter.
PBC.
That's irrelevant. But I get that. I get you. But the confusion comes in when you say, okay, the PBC was advising him not to fight Bud because he's a cheater. So why would the PBC want to bring in a cheater?
I thought PBC didn't
That's
Because he
want
was
confusing
gonna
as
Spence.
get
hell.
beat. His
They
cheating
don't
PBC
ass
care
didn't
was
about
want
gonna
that
get
if
Spence.
as
beat.
long as it's profitable. As long as it's
Right.
profitable.
Longest profitable. So
I,
it would have been profitable if it would have been profitable regardless whether you know back then. So they keeping it.
Poor fella
I'm
don't know what
confused
to
as hell.
say.
You saying they kept
look,
there was
check
advising
this
fighters
out.
not to fight Crawford because he was a cheater,